A meteorite falling to the earth forms a colorful bubble. None of the troops who went in to investigate survived. But this day one of the team members came home. His wife is surprised. For a whole year she thought her husband was dead. But Kane is weird. He doesn't remember where he came from. And he just took a sip of water and blood came out of his mouth. Lena called an ambulance. But Kane is getting worse and bleeding all over his body. At this time, several black cars suddenly appeared. They chased and stopped the ambulance. A gang of militants got out of the car to take Kane away. Lena wanted to resist but was stunned by a needle. When she wakes up again, already at an isolation base. Opposite is the bubble formed by the meteorite. The place covered by the bubble has now become very large. To save her husband, Lena decides to join an expedition team of 4 women. She believes that as a scientist she can find the answer. 5 people with backpacks and guns walking towards the bubble. Walking through bubbles is like walking through a rainbow. But in a blink of an eye, everyone woke up from the dream. They can't remember anything, the memory stays at the moment they came in. A team member checked the rations only to find that they had been here for at least 4 days. All the instruments are out of order, even the compass doesn't point. They continue to go deeper, the flowers on the road are a bit weird. Several kinds of flowers grow on one vine. A team member walks into a hut to check. Suddenly dragged into the house by something. Others rushed in. At this time, the team member has been dragged into the water. Without hesitation, they jumped into the water and finally rescued the team members. But they dare not stay near the house. At this time, a giant crocodile crawled out of the house. It opens its mouth wide to bite. Lena holds a gun and shoots at the crocodile. Finally killed the crocodile. To ask why she is so brave because she was a soldier. Pry open the crocodile's mouth, it's actually full of shark teeth. It seems that the animals and plants here have mutated. They found a military base shortly after. Lena recognizes Kane's name on the wall. A team member finds a bag on the table. Inside is a memory card. Open the camera to read. The contents are unbelievable. The person who recorded it was Lena's husband. He is holding a dagger. Cut up a soldier's belly alive. The terrible thing is that the intestines in the soldier's stomach are moving. Like a snake. This freaked out 5 women. More exciting is yet to come. The innermost wall. Hanging a human body. More accurately, it should be a picture drawn with a human body. Weird and scary. Facing all kinds of unknowns. They dare not sleep peacefully at night and take turns standing guard. Suddenly, a beast appeared in the dark and took a person away. They chased but nothing caught up. Only the grisly body was found the next day. The women regret it and want to go back. But without a compass they can't find their way back. The 4 had no choice but to move on. Soon after, they came to a house. Here are some humanoid plants. The previous scare made a female team member a little mentally disturbed. While sleeping, she tied everyone up. Then she took out Lena's pendant and questioned. Why don't you say that her husband is the one in the video? She now suspects that there is a mole in this team. She took out the knife and walked towards Lena. At this time, a cry for help suddenly came out from outside. The voice is that of the dead team member. The female team member rushed out immediately, only heard a loud bang. Then a strange-looking black bear walks in. It bared its fangs and roared loudly. Luckily its eyes are blind. But one team member couldn't help but make a sound in fear. The black bear immediately bit her shoulder. At this critical moment, the team members who went out before are back. She shot at the bear. In the end she gave her own life to buy time for others. Black bears want to bite other people. Lena takes a gun and shoots the bear in the head. After dozens of bullets were fired, the bear wobbled and fell down. This series of horrors made the captain unbearable and left. And it didn't take long. A team member has grass sprouts growing on his arm. Looks like her time is numbered. She went out into the wild alone to accept the mutation. Lena had to go to the lighthouse alone. A few days later, she reached the beach. Lighthouse close at hand. Many tall crystalline trees are erected around it. Lena walked quietly. A dozen or so skeletons are neatly arranged under the lighthouse. Looks very weird. But the lighthouse is even weirder with gray vines on the walls. And in the corner sits a charred man. There is a video camera in front of Lena. What's the situation? Open a look. It's Kane. Kane says his body flows like a liquid. He can't take it anymore. Then he took out a phosphorus bomb and unplugged it. Lena is terribly sad and terribly frightened. Her husband died here. Who is the husband who came home? At this time, another person walked into the screen. Still came. Lena was so scared that she quickly turned off the camera. What the hell is going on in this tower? She looks into a black hole in the ground. This should be where the meteorite fell. Lena climbed in with the gun. It's like an underground tunnel. After walking for more than 10 meters, there is a hall. There is a woman standing in the middle of the hall talking to herself. She has no eyes. But when she turned around, her eyes appeared. This is the captain who left. She told Lena she had something weird in her body. Then start to feel nauseous. A beam of light shot out from the captain's mouth. The golden light floats in the air like a beautiful ribbon. In the end, the captain's body shrank rapidly until it disappeared completely. Lena can't believe it. Now the band of light has turned into a cloud of fog. The golden light is still surging. She walked over to look carefully. Unknowingly, her eyes also turned golden. The mist is getting more and more beautiful. Suddenly, a drop of blood flew out from the corner of Lena's eye and sucked it into the golden mist. Then 1 becomes 2 and 2 becomes 4. Exponential split. Finally, a humanoid monster. Lena is scared. She shoots and the bullets leave only trails on the monster. Seeing it was useless, she hurried out. But when she looked up, the monster was already outside. Lena goes left, the monster goes left. Lena goes to the right, the monster goes to the right. Lena grabs the camera stand and attacks the monster. The monster fights back instantly. See Lena lie down, it also imitates lie down. Lena gets up and runs away. It caught up in an instant, pressing Lena against the door harder and harder. No matter how hard Lena struggled, she couldn't push it away. In the end, Lena fell down without strength. While falling down, the monster moves exactly like her. Looks like the monster is still a master imitator. Lena was helpless. She walked slowly to her husband. She knelt down to pick up the phosphorus bomb in her bag. Put it in the hands of the monster. At this point, the monster has evolved into the appearance of Lena. The eyes, nose and eyebrows are all out. Unplug. Lena ran away. This time the monster did not chase out. It first caught fire in the hands. Then spread to the wall and the floor. Soon the whole tower is on fire. Finally, in a cloud of flames, the monster staggered back into the hole. As the tower burns, the surrounding crystal trees are also on fire. They slowly turn to ashes. The colored bubbles also disappeared. When Lena comes back, she tells everything inside the bubble. By this time her husband had recovered. He can already call Lena by name. They hug each other tightly. It's just that there is a strange light in the eyes of both of them. This has to make people doubt the identity of the two. Don't forget that everything was dictated by Lena. What phosphorus bomb killed the monster? Are monsters that vulnerable? Now they are perfectly integrated into human society. The era of Earth's native species is about to end. And they will be the Adam and Eve of the new world.